move on to topic 3.
Topic 3, which is
releases part 1.
Part 1.
So yeah, like I said at the beginning of the episode, let us know what you think of this new format. So the changes basically, no longer going to mention what day they're released because it doesn't really matter. And I'm no longer going to mention songs that we don't have anything to say about. Just to streamline it.
Cut the fat.
Yeah, cut the fat. It'll take less time.
And we actually get to talk about things we actually care about.
Yeah, so we can focus on the things that we actually want to mention. And so because of that, oh god.
If there's anything we missed though, like feel free to leave it in the comments. Like if there's like one
definitely.
like super underground thing that I actually managed to miss because I stayed up like 4 hours trying to look through everything. Like if there's something that we still managed to miss, like let us know because we're always looking for, like, we're running out of K-pop at this point. Basically, we look through everything. So any new underground stuff that you can find or just stuff that we like sort of have a hole in, just like let us know.
Yep. And then so obviously since we're not talking about everything and we're not doing it by date, these are in release order next week or next month. If we do it this way still, we'll probably alphabetize it because it'll be easier. Then we can talk about, like, if groups put multiple songs together, we can talk about them, like compare them and stuff. But we forgot to alphabetize them before Andrew wrote all of his notes, and so his notes would have been completely out of order. So next time when we make the list, we'll alphabetize it. But for now, it is in release order. But because we're not talking about we're not mentioning the songs we don't want to talk about, we made it in the style of our top MVs. So you get to see screenshots of each music video at least.
Visuals.
Yep. So there's some visuals instead of just a list of things. So starting from the beginning, I just wanted to put the reviews. So we have a past reviews list, which is twice What Is Love, XOCBX, Blooming Days, and VIX Ode to VIX. We have reviewed those the past couple weeks.
They'll be down there.
Yep, they're on the screen. And then for future reviews, we are going to review Lovely's Heal and G-Friend's Time for the Moon Night next week, as well as Dreamcatcher's Escape the Era and G-Idol's, what's the name of the album? I'm not sure.
No, I forget what it's called.
Hold on, let me check.
And then G-Idol's the new Cube groups.
I Am is the name of the album.
So yeah, that'll be next week. Those came out this month though. It was May, so we've only mentioned Lovely's and G-Friend.
Yep.
So yeah, moving on to the first song, we have NCTU's music video for Yesterday, which was on their NCT 2018 Empathy album, which we reviewed. Yep. But the music video came out. Go ahead.
I was gonna say easily one of our favorite songs from the album.
Like, this was my favorite
from NCT. Amazing.
Yeah, yep. I believe I mentioned it before. It's just NCT doing a old school hip hop style in the vein of BTS or whatever. So yeah, it works well with them.
Yep.
And yeah, finally, this is probably the most deserving song of an MV off of that entire track list. So well executed.
Yep, yeah, it was definitely my favorite song, and I thought the MV was really cool. So yeah, anything else?
Nope.
Good.
Next, we have EXID's Lady, which is a digital single. This is a really cool...
Live.
We do get to see it live at KCON. This is assuming we get tickets.
I just cross my fingers I don't take
You guys keep talking about that we're going, but we might not be able to get tickets with how ridiculous the lineup is. Hopefully we can, though. So yeah, EXID's Lady. This is really cool. It's like a really retro style. Both the music and the video. They're definitely an improvement over Dur 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 Dur.
Yeah.
I'm putting it out there. I a lot of deliberation on this. Best EXID song, hands down.
Yeah, it's up
definitely
there.
It's definitely one of my favorites, actually.
Yeah, I'd have to think about that, but it's definitely, I agree, it's up there. It's better than, in my opinion, it's better than the group of like catchy, sexy songs like Up and Down and Hot Pink and stuff.
But not
which I like those songs. But it's definitely better than Cream.
Yeah. No, I don't know. Maybe I put this up there with Cream. Maybe.
But yeah, I don't know if it's as good as their top tier. I'd have to think about that more.
Yeah, I love the song, but the music video, the filter was a little much. Other than that, everything was great.
Okay, so basically, for those that don't, most of you are probably way too young to know what New Jack Swing is, but it's basically they're just doing a retro sort of throwback like 90s sound.
Yep.
If you're listening to music nowadays here in America, the most obvious example of that would be Bruno Mars and Cardi B's Finesse. So yeah, this is basically the Korean version of Finesse, and I know Shin Sun-dong Tiger might get into a lot of trouble for being like, oh my god, he's copying another sort of thing, but I feel like it's not a Finesse like ripoff or whatever. I feel like it's still a bit unique enough that it's very much an EXID song still in a way.
Yeah.
But yeah, Shin Sun-dong Tiger's just been on fire lately. I mean, like
he made like some of my favorite songs ever, like with 4 Minute and whatnot.
But
so
no, like just
I
in this
believe in
year,
him.
just in this
Yeah,
year.
yeah.
I mean, it's Boom Boom and this. You kidding me?
Yeah.
Like he's on our short list. He's on our short list at this point. Again, outfits very 90s, very New York 90s. Like basically, they're wearing these bright like windbreakers. They're wearing Timbs. They're wearing Kangol like bucket hats, like all this sort of stuff. Like basically how everyone's dressing nowadays. Like it's basically like this is again like I guess much like anything else that's sort of New Jack Swing. It's basically like In Living Color, like brought back into like the modern age. For those that don't know, In Living Color was a sketch comedy show, kind of like SNL, but it was mostly like black comedians. It was started by the Wayans, and for whatever reason, Jim Carrey was on that show. I don't know why, but like Jim Carrey was only on In Living Color. He was never on SNL, which is insane, like to think about. But yeah, as someone that loves this entire like style of music, I love this song. I love like my bias definitely leans towards like Ellie and Hani, and I really don't know at this point, but like Hyedin is like she's literally ruining everything because I love the way she looks with her bangs, and her vocals in this are exceptional. Like really incredible.
I like her having like long hair.
Yeah, long hair and the bangs is like works so well. I don't know why she didn't do it before, because like she'd have like some of her haircuts have been really bad back in the day, like where she'd have like uber short hair and I don't know, it just didn't frame her face well. But it's so perfect this way, and we'll see if they keep going with like the retro. Like I feel like we really like their retro songs, but we really hate when they try to like make the super sexy dirt.
I mean, I don't hate, like Up and Down is great, and
Up and Down's great,
Pink. Hot Pink was like, I feel like those have gotten worse as they've gone on.
Yeah,
like they started out great, and
L.I.E. was really good too.
Yeah. That's another one of my favorites. But yeah, I feel like this is where their talent gets a shine, because again, we keep saying it over and over again, but EXID's only like they get pigeonholed into you're just a sexy group, but there's so much talent with all of the members on this group. So yeah, I'm glad it gets a shine in this way.
Yep. Next we have Oh My Girl Banhana, which is a subunit with Banana Allergy Monkey, or BAM, as I like to call it. And for me, the instrumentals are pretty good, but the singing and the concept is just way too much. It's like, why? Why did they do this to me?
I'm pretty like they're literally like scratching their thighs because oh my god, they have an allergy. Like it's
and
way
monkeys.
too extra. Yeah, they're monkeys too.
Also even to me, the singing, like they were playing up the super high pitched like little girl singing too much in the song.
I mean that's some of like Oh My Girl in a way.
I know it's some of them, but like I feel like they went overboard. Like I'm fine with it a little bit, but they were definitely playing it up. And then just the concept's really weird, and like the songs not like, also the singing and the instrumentals don't really fit very well. Like I mean they kind of do, but I
think they fit well.
Okay, I don't know. I just like I want to hear the chiptune song with like a legit song, not this weird.
Because I mean they're doing like chiptunes with like cutesy. It's like like kawaii in a way. Like they're basically just like going for a hyper cute sort of thing.
I just want it with a good vocals and good concept.
I wouldn't have taken like an Oh My Girl subunit in this direction at all. Like if anything, I wanted them to go in a more mature direction, because
like Closer, so good.
That's like literally the only Oh My Girl song that I listen to.
That's my favorite.
No, I've been listening to.
Easily their
I'm
best.
a huge fan of Oh My Girl. Like ever since like even or before they got really, really, really popular in a way, or before like freaking Windy Day came out. But like all the members in here are like I think the youngest one's like I think 16 or 17 at this point. So it feels like, oh, why are you? It's like freaking Benny's like 20 or whatever. So I'm just like, oh, why are you doing this to them? Why are you putting him in such a childish concept when like there's so much more development they can be doing at this point? Because it's kind of getting old with Oh My Girl, because it's, and I know it's their shtick. I know it's their like their like a la like Lovelyz, where that's like, it's just like hyper cutesy stuff. But I feel like the subunit would be the perfect place for them to break that mold. And yeah, it just feels like they didn't want to like risk it too much. And I mean, don't get me wrong, it's an enjoyable song. I love chip tunes. I love all like the really like video game references and everything. But man, I want to see a mature Oh My Girl already. I'm kind of waiting for that now.
Yeah. Anything, Jacob, other than complaining? No. Okay. Next we have TVXQ's Love Line from their new full-length album, New Chapter #1, The Chance of Love, which I kind of regret.
Thank God TVXQ is back.
Finally. I know. Yeah, I was gonna say, like, I kind of regret not reviewing this album. Because they're back. But yeah, this song, this is the intro song. It's not the title track. The title track, because the album came out last month, I think. We talked about the title track.
Yep.
Yeah, it came out in March. So not last month, but previous reviews, releases. But yeah, this is the title track, or the intro track. So they gave it a music video that came out a little bit later, and I really like the song's really minimalistic, and the music video echoes it really, really well. It's all like, it's like a pure white house. Everything's like super sterile clean, and there's just a bunch of like blues with the sky and like blue highlights
and shirts that dance without bodies.
Oh yes,
everyone was joking. It's a tie dad.
Yeah, exactly. But it looks so good, and it matches the song really well because the song is very minimalistic. There's no beat at the beginning other than just like some snapping and claps and stuff. There's no actual drums. And when they do come in, it's very subtle.
Minor controversy regarding this music video, though. The first time they released this, there's a part where like some like, I don't know, flight attendant ladies showing like the map or whatever. It's like, I don't know, Japan wasn't on the map, so everyone's like, "Oh my god!" Really? It's like,
"Oh my god!"
I don't know. They're like, "Oh my god!" They're like, they hate Japan, all that sort of stuff. Like, but they said it was like a genuine mistake, which is why they took down the video and then re-edited it. So. Yeah. That's still pretty funny though. It's kind of like it's basically like Happiness all over again, where they had like the random like freaking
kamikaze planes.
Yeah, that sort of stuff.
Well, actually, don't even make me get into the Happiness thing. People got so many things wrong when they're getting upset about it.
That's
one part was worth being upset about, but the rest of it they're just making shit up. Anyways, go on.
Anything else you want to say, Jacob?
No. I'm really glad that TVXQ is back, and I enjoyed the 2 music videos they put out. I gotta listen to the rest of the album.
Yeah, same. Next we have Primary and Anda's project album, Do Worry Be Happy. And we're gonna talk about the song The Open Boat featuring Cold from Off on Off.
I actually thought that we were talking about the
Dress Room.
One, so
okay. Well, we can talk about Dress Room as well.
So I want to talk about that as well.
But we don't have that. We don't have a picture for Dress Room.
Yeah, that's fine.
So yeah, I guess you want to go first, Jacob, since Dress Room.
Oh yeah, first. So Dress Room I thought was really, really nice and just well put together, as what I expect out of like Primary. I'll have to look up the singer they got, Shinseha. Sure, is Anda the singer?
I have no idea.
It says the lyrics are by. Oh no, yeah, lyrics are by Anda.
So I think
it's Primary and whatever. It is.
But anyways, whoever the singer is, she's got a really nice voice, and music video is really cool, nice, and like I guess artsy. And I really, really like the song though, so I'm gonna be adding that and listening to the rest of the album.
Shinseha is on a different track. On the album.
Wait, not on that's not on Dress Room?
No, okay, so that link is to a
that
third.
Link is wrong,
that link is wrong. Yes, that link is not
whatever
to Dress
this
Room.
Song is.
It is to the 4th song on the album, which has Shinseha on it.
Yeah, I'm talking about that song.
Yes, the other songs are.
Everyone.
I know. Okay, there's a primary. There's a primary and an Anda album, So Anda is singing on all of it. There's a fourth song on that album that Jacob's talking about. The name is in Korean. It is
Wol Myung-ya.
Wol Myung-ya.
Yes,
that is what he's
I'm
talking about.
Yes.
And then
Anyway,
Andrew and I want to talk about the Open Boat featuring Cold from Off on Off.
It's basically Primary doing a Church's song and with synth pop and that sort of like vibe to it. And the music video is basically just, I don't know, Frosty the Snowman or something like that.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's like old school animation, like 50s animation about a snowman.
Cuphead.
I was thinking Cuphead
it's
too.
Very Cuphead. Well, if you know video games.
Obviously, I had to talk
Disney.
about this. Obviously, we had to talk about this because it had freaking Cold from Off on Off. So,
yep,
that's a must always.
Mm-hmm. So,
yeah, I also really like this song a lot. It's nice and chill. The music video is interesting. It almost seems like it's kind of unfitting, but I like it. I guess the animation is pretty cool. So.
Mm-hmm. And I just wanted to check. So yeah, Reddit really threw us off because that whole album, all 4 songs have music videos.
Yeah,
but they linked to the wrong one. They only listed 2 of them. So yeah, just check out the whole album. There's 4 songs. They're all great. Next is the BOYZ, their second mini album, The Start, with the title track Giddy Up. This is awesome, funky synth instrumentals. For me, they're 2 for 2 for me. This group has put out 2 great singles, and I'm definitely looking forward to what they keep putting out.
They're wearing Bruins jerseys, but that makes me sad because we just got dad dicked by freaking lightning. Anyway, but again, they're definitely becoming one of my favorite Produce 101 offshoot groups. Like, God, like I did not think that there would be this much like talent coming out of it. Like this group, especially with like so much members to introduce. Man, like I don't know can you really think of any other group that sounds like them right now? Like honestly speaking, I can't.
Let me listen to it again because
like,
I didn't mark it down because it kind of I wasn't really into it,
that's a good thing. I mean, like they have such a unique sound that I feel like that's going to work for them in the long run because, like again, there's just it's such a fresh like breath of air. Like, considering like almost all these new boy groups are like, oh, we want to be like BTS, like EXO, like go hard and like we sort of like miss out on this. Like I feel like.
The one that I would say is probably like 17, but
maybe like early 17, but 17's like started to shift away from that in a way.
This is definitely old 17. Like if you
and
want
it works for them
17.
so well.
Yep. Yeah, I like the song a lot. I'm really excited for what they put out.
Oh, we're seeing 17 as well.
Yep, we are.
Are we?
No, we're what?
No,
we're not.
Why did I think that?
We're saying Pentagon, you idiot.
Yeah.
No.
Because people thought it
was on the list already.
It's because.
Is it because people thought it was them?
Yeah, because
maybe that's what I saw.
There's no
on
point
Twitter.
because 17 has
Cooper and Andrew were theorizing that it was 17.
Yeah. Okay, never mind.
Already,
I'm stupid.
Yeah, there's no point. Anyway.
Yep. Next, we have CLC's music video for Distance from Black Dress, which we reviewed the album. There's a music video out.
This song was light years better than Black Dress. And also, it does the mysterious, sexy vibe way better than Black Dress ever did. That is the only correct opinion.
The only correct opinion.
Yes, that is the only correct opinion.
Well, I mean, it doesn't really matter because To the Sky is the best song on that album anyway.
Hell no.
But Black Dress is really good and Distance is really good. The whole album's really good. But yeah, I like the music video for this one too. It was very, very. It was kind of like a ballad music video, but not. I mean, the song's not really a ballad, but it's definitely closer to a ballad than Black Dress. Next we have Ben, digital single Iced Coffee.
Yep.
I have discovered the voice of an angel. Seriously. I just randomly found Ben, and apparently, like Jacob, you said you had heard of her before.
Yeah, I saw her cover previously of Eyes, Nose, Lips. That's how I knew of her, and just because I sometimes they just go on like binges of like K-pop like covers of like vocal covers and stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Again, this song was just incredible. Though apparently, like this is like she doesn't do that much like original music that's not for OSTs. So
Yeah.
that's why I guess we really haven't like covered her, since most of her songs are just for like dramas and everything. But so incredibly smooth, almost kind of reminds me of Ji Young from Bubblegunsa. So you basically like basically anyone that sounds like that, I'm just won over by their voice immediately. So this was so easy. Like she's great singer.
Yep. Next we have Flowsick and Jesse's digital single "What."
This song.
Or Cha Cha.
This thumbnail.
So
this screenshot I got.
Yeah. So we talked about All I Need last month. This is what I expected from them. All I Need was not what I expected from them, and I liked it. This is what I expected from them, and I also liked it. Flowsick needs to put out more music. His voice is so good. It's so weird, cool sounding. But he doesn't put out enough. But yeah, this was great. It's exactly what you'd expect from Flowsick and Jesse, just straight up like trap, like
it's super
hip hop.
It's extra. It's so extra,
exactly.
But it's actually good.
Yeah.
Which is a rarity, because usually sometimes when I say it's super extra, it's usually bad. But yeah, it's very equal opportunity. There's like scantily clad guys, there's scantily clad girls. It's really funny. Like I don't like it's almost like a comedy. Like
they're
music video. It's
definitely like partially parody. Because they know
like
how ridiculous hip hop music videos usually are.
That's kind of what makes it good. Is like they're fully aware of the flamboyancy of what they're doing.
Yeah,
so like it's cool.
I mean, the song's called "Wet" for God's sake.
Yeah, I'm glad that they're able to be self-aware about it, because like there's just too much like braggadocio style like hip hop that's just too like on the nose. Whereas this is you can appreciate like that's like Supreme Money Guns and like they're running around a hotel or something like that. That must have been a fun ass music video to film. They're just literally fucking around in a hotel.
Yeah. It was a good one. Anything else, Jacob?
No, I'm just watching the music video again, and like there's the part where like Flowsick's just in the gym watching all the girls run on the treadmill. Like there's all these like ridiculous parts.
He's like the Magic the Gathering guy that's like just like this next to butt cracks or whatever.
Yep. What was Flowsick does a line from like a famous line from a like pop song, like an American pop song. I can't remember what it was. Near the end, but I don't know.
I don't recall.
Next is Pungdeng-E's digital single "Caramel Macchiato." So it's just like fun pop rock that Andrew found and wanted to talk about.
The reason why I brought them up is they have an interesting concept in that there's a 3-member group. All 3 members are from different regions of Korea, and in their songs, they sing in their native dialects, which is very fascinating because I feel like most people, most K-pop fans don't even know that there's different dialects in Korea, or like there's
everybody does Seoul dialect.
Yeah, basically. I mean, Japan's the same sort of way where basically if you're learning, you learn like Tokyo dialect, where there's a difference between people like Sana and Momo who use a different dialect because they're from southern. Yeah, they're from southern Japan. So it's kind of almost like a parody song, but I feel like they're very lighthearted about it, and considering they're singing in 3 different sort of, I forget the official name of, or what they call dialects in Korean, but yeah, it's very fascinating. It's like I don't think I've ever heard music from them before, but yeah, I'm definitely gonna keep out for them because it's such a cool idea. Imagine them doing something like this in like America. Like you get a guy with like, I don't know, like a New York accent, a Boston accent, and a freaking Southern accent,
like
and they
super Southern.
And they all like
get
sing
a
in, like,
Valley Girl.
Yeah, and they all sing in like the sort of like vernacular and language that they use in their respective areas. Like that's how cool like the concept of something like that would be.
Yep.
I thought it was interesting. Like it was what it reminded me most of was like something like Cram Pop or like Orange Caramel, but like
basically
in a different genre, I guess.
Yeah, with like some pop rocky, like a more rock version of.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, I liked it. It was really fun. But yeah, I see that comparison to. Like it was just a fun, wacky song.
Yeah.
Next, we to rant. Sorry, Winner fans.
Lame.
We have Winner's full-length album Every Day with the title track of the same name. And for me, it's a super generic song, way too much auto-tune, and a really tacky music video where it's just like, let's have random white and black girls in the music video. And
as female
just
decoration, basically.
Basically, like, it was like straight up let's do what every American rapper does. And like, this is actually perfect to come like right after Flowsick and Jesse, where it was clear that they were doing it to poke fun because they had both guys and girls.
Yeah, this is being
like,
serious about it.
This is being serious. We're like, yeah, let's just have a bunch of girls in swimsuits and then do a really cheesy auto-tuned hip-hop song that's not very good.
Yeah, like the auto-tune like literally made like I want my ears to bleed and like coagulate like all the blood so that I never have to hear this song ever again. Like I hate it that much, which sucks because I loved really like
I was gonna say it's so depressing to come after really
fallen, basically like clearly like they were when it was at the high point where of 2017 where they put out like literally the tropical house song of the tropical house songs, and now they come out with this. Like really? Really?
Yeah, that was the biggest disappointment. Is like I was actually excited for their next release, and yeah, it's
garbage.
It's garbage.
And no, let's put this in perspective. I like iKON's newest comeback way more than this song, and we're not the biggest iKON fans out there either. So that's saying something. That's really saying something about how bad this is.
Yeah. Yeah, we won't spend any more unless Jacob wants to rant on it too.
Basically, what I was going to say is this song sucks. This is not what I listen to K-pop for.
Yeah, exactly.
And this is getting we're nominating this for a Warrior Award. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I hate it that much.
The winner is the winner of the Winner Award.
the salt that I could see coming from this. I'm sorry. I love Winner, but yeah, no, this can't fly. Not acceptable whatsoever.
Yeah. Next, we have a very, very good song.
Yeah, thank God.
Yes, fantastic.
10 from NCTU, doing another station song called New Heroes. And he just needs to get a solo album at this point.
Like
everything they put out is so good for him. Like, music videos are really, like, beautiful and, like, really well shot. And the music's just so good. Where's the
Andrew,
album?
Do you know who produced this?
I didn't check actually, but
because I'm curious if it's the same one who did "Dreaming a Dream" with him.
Maybe it's feature based. They definitely know their like niche like hip hop or EDM element or electronic music elements. So I wouldn't be surprised. But yeah, it was very well. I get my point with this is my point is with any good like English song is that you put this on the radio in America, nobody would notice. Nobody would notice that it's done by somebody like a Korean company or by a Thai artist in a way. So
my favorite thing is that it's like taking elements of like alternative and like smashing it into like EDM basically. Like it's crazy. Like it sounds like, to me it sounds like a Bastille song, but like with like crazy like electronic like instrumentals.
Yeah, because it's just like I feel like it's like it has like horns that you'd hear like all these like indie tracks, all that sort of stuff, and it has a drop and all. It like again, it's very unique. Like you're not hearing this in K-pop at all, and I love that. I feel like 10 is the best vessel of song like styles of music that we haven't listened to or heard in K-pop before. But like his delivery of this, I don't think it would work as well if it was anyone but 10. Like it's just a credit to how good of a performer he is. Just like everything visually, like we've talked about, like the weird, like he makes the weird curtain thing look really cool or whatever. I don't know, but like it's so like artistic, like and so deep. Oh my God.
Yep, it's very much following the steps of what Taemin does.
Like he really is this generation's Taemin.
Yep. I cannot find out who produced it. I googled and searched everywhere. I have no idea.
That's weird.
There were no articles that mentioned the producer.
If you know who produced New Heroes by 10, please leave it in the comments.
Yes.
And yeah, so can't figure that one out. Moving on, we have Great Guys, digital single Ganda, which apparently means beautiful in Tagalog.
Like
I love their name.
I don't. I mean, yeah, Great Guys. They're called Great Guys.
Yeah, Great Guys. No space too. There's no space in it. It's the one word. Great Guys.
Apparently, Ganda means something different in Korean. I don't know what it is, but all the comments are like Filipinos flipping out. I was like, oh my God, I thought they were speaking Tagalog or whatever. Like, or they thought, yeah, Ganda. You say Ganda when you're like talking about someone that's a pretty or whatever, like a girl or whatever. You say it. Oh my Ganda.
Okay.
Like that sort of thing. So that's all I want to say about the song. Otherwise, it's just meh.
Oh. Okay. Okay.
For those that don't know, this is the guy that does girl or K-pop covers with a rubber chicken. That
Oh wait, that's this guy?
Yes, you didn't know?
Oh my god.
I literally put.
I didn't know what you meant by
Andrew
that.
put that in his
I literally
notes.
like. How could you? How could I not be more clear? Like chicken.
This
like,
is the chicken guy.